travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I see the world. I went to Japan for a pickup. I see the world. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I see the world. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I see the world. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I gotta screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. Why you stunting on the block? You can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, pivot.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to the well again. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Williams from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Working from the gun, Williams. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
Give to Irving to start this drive. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Green Bay.
Once again, Irving. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
This is Irving on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
A gain of 7. And the Packers
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Room to run inside the 20. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it,
That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
and they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Another carry for him. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these third downs.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Jaden Reed on the return for the Packers. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Running with Irvin again on second. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
We've set it downs from 37. On first down, here's Penix. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's Williams. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Packers on top early. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second and pretty long here. Off the play fake, Williams. He's going deep this time. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Well, following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the give, this is Irving. Has room down the left sideline. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 20-zip lead.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
McManus on for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready to go.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense to the line fast.
10 yards. And the Bears.
First down, Williams to throw. Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Williams on 1st down. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as a defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. 3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Again, it's Williams. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So 2nd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Irving on the inside give. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Right back to Irving now. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Here's Penix. Going all the way to the end zone here. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 3rd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's not going to get there, Brock. Great performance up front by the defense. That forces 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. 4th down, Penix. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Penix on 1st down. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. Penix to throw again on 2nd. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Green Bay.
Here's the give to Irving. Running in the red zone. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers continue dominating in our opening half. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
On play action, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd and 10 now, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveland. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Third down. Here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down in a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Look out! Ready, set!
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 42-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready, set!
Now Williams finds him over the middle. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. 4th down, pass coming. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Play fake, Penix. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther 60!
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 vices, 60 vices!
They go play action. Here's Penix. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now it's Irving. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of
Offense in the hurry up here.
3rd down and 9.
Dragon 60! Check smash, check smash! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates!
3rd down, it's Penix. He's trying to push the field. Got his man, it's Golden. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Bears nothing.
Now is McManus to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Williams to throw on first. And is a catch for Luther Burden. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. On play action, here's Williams. It isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. He's back to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
60, 70 Lions. 18, come, go. Hey, check that. Rig it. Hut.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Jaden Reed to return this. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set. Liking 18.
They'll run this with Irving. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
3rd down, give to Irving. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
60 Maverick. Let's go.
4th down, here's Penix. He's got it to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Now a carry by Irving. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Keeps it moving. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, Panther. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk our way.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play.
That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers continue adding on to that lead.
There's nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. So we'll take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Or even
it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Cowboy 80.
Once again, Irving. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and it'll give the Packers the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy, a lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Come on, set. Have the 60. Have the 60.
On 1st down, here's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Okay, ready? Cougar 19. Back. Take go.
Firing quickly as Penix, complete. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw. To make in that spot, to move the chains.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. 4th down, Penix. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Leonard now off the play action. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On play action now, Leonard. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Offense up to the line fast.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Packers football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 19-18.
They stick with Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
We've set it downs from 37.
Cowboy 80.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
They're going play fake with Penix. We put everything he's got behind it. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Play action. Here's Penix. He's loaded another one up. first real mistake. That's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it.
The Bears take over first and
That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll take this in after 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about his safety, and those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
19-18.
Lloyd running dead ahead. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Check. Panther 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key. It's only me. Wait till I.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. And they pick him off again! And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Penix. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Packers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
62. Bears nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Working quickly here.
The Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now they face 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. From the gun, it's Leonard. Taking a chance to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on 4th. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Give a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, But gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go, set. Liking 18.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag.
Go. Rock on, man. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
And they send a man in motion. They're going to pass it here. He's looking deep once again. It is caught at the 20. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Packers are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Leonard now. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Going deep here for the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Nike game
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Penix working from the gun. On the move, headed right. Oh, Penix lost it. Oh, but this one bounces out of bounds. So in the end, no gain on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Now Penix off the play action. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hand off here to Lloyd. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Chicago.